Hello, gummies. How's it going? Oh, please, everybody, cross all your fingers and toes. Come on. Because it doesn't seem to matter what I do. My PC still keeps crashing. I cannot figure out why. I've been going through every possibility. Hello, Pandora. Hey, Shelley. Bold of you to think my fingers and toes are that flexible. Hello, Souls. How you doing, man? Hello, Pie. Who else we got? Hello, Garden. Oh, 40 streak. Holy crap. Thanks, Garden. Lovely to see you. Lovely to see you. We've got Kenny. Hello, Kenny. And I think that's everybody so far. Yeah. Books, bongs, and monster dongs. That is some username. Hello. You don't even have arms? I'm so sorry. But yeah, I don't know why it's been crashing. It crashed again today, Kenny. This afternoon. I was just tinkering around a little bit with Satisfactory specifically, and it crashed. So, I don't know. Actually had to get a new work laptop because Windows 11 kept crashing. Oh, Windows 11 is such trash. Hello, Mrs. Link. How you doing? This afternoon, I have done a complete fresh install of the graphics drivers. I used a program where you go into safe mode, you completely strip out all the drivers instead of just, installing them on top of one another. Completely stripped them all out. Stripped out all the audio drivers as well. Reinstalled all of it from scratch. Completely clean install. Was just opening Excel. I'm actually looking into Linux. A lot of streaming stuff doesn't work well on Linux, so I've not really looked into it all that much, but I know it's possible. But if you're doing it for work stuff, I think you'll probably be okay. Oh, hello. But, okay. But, oh, thank you for the biddies. Fingers crossed that... I just turn the game down to my own ears. Fingers crossed that the game doesn't crash. Hi, Cosmic. Actually, the game crashing is the least problematic, because then I can just start the game up again. Hopefully the game doesn't crash. Hopefully my PC doesn't crash. And so that's what that does, yeah. And hopefully my internet holds out, and hopefully the audio doesn't start crackling. Just want to play a few games and look at online videos, and hey, maybe streaming things will work better once more people switch. Maybe. How have I been? Stressed. Maybe you flew too close to the sun building big and Satisfactory. It's happening in other games as well. Not every game, though. Interestingly, there are some games where it just never crashes. But then also, I left my PC idling while I went to make dinner, and I came back, and it was at the Windows login screen. So it had clearly restarted itself. So, love watching Gray still plays when he pushes this game. Tonight we're going to be pushing this game, I think. We'll see what happens. Double check you have it enabled and that it shows you blue screens when they happen. Yeah. PC issues? They're absolutely... Yeah. PC issues for ages now, and they seem to be getting worse despite all my efforts to fix them. Hello, Link. So please, guys, while you're watching tonight, please let me know if you hear any audio crackling. I'm so hopeful that I've fixed it. I'm so hopeful that I've figured these problems out, but I don't know if I have. And the thing is, I won't hear the crackling. The crackling seems to only be in what you guys hear. Which is so frustrating. You sound clear as crystal right now, so that's a good sign. That's a good start. Hopefully it stays that way. Hopefully it stays that way. Crackling is also game-only stuff. Yeah. I won't sound crackly. It's only the game that sounds crackly for some reason. Like even a video that I recently recorded, somehow the mic doesn't get affected, which that makes no sense whatsoever. No idea why that is. But a video that I recently recorded that I started editing, about halfway through the video, the audio is fine. And then from that point on, the audio is pure garbage. But not my mic. My mic audio is perfectly fine. The game audio is completely destroyed. It's completely blown out. So that video, I can use the first half of the video. The second half of the video, basically unusable. I don't know what's happening. I do not know what's happening with my PC. I think I've narrowed it down to a few potential culprits, because there's a new power supply in there, there's a new graphics card in there, I've done fresh installs of all the drivers, I even replaced the game audio with silly music. I was kind of thinking that. I even went as far, Kenny, as to clean out a lot of my hard drives, do a lot of data management, because a few of my hard drives were at about 95 or 99% capacity, and SSDs don't like that. I've replaced cables, I've replaced DisplayPort cables, I've replaced an HDMI cable. I've replaced so many things. So I think it's either one of these monitors is faulty, or the new power supply is faulty, or the new GPU is faulty, or my CPU is dying, or my RAM is dying, or the motherboard is dying. Oh, you want to keep at least a third free on SSD? Yeah, which now I have. The PC of Theseus? Yeah. Have you tried turning it off and on again? Several times. Several times. And like, throw out the PC at this rate, I can't afford to replace the parts that are fucked, you know? And I don't even know if they're the problem. It's doing my head in. Like, sometimes, this game, I'll play this offline sometimes just to build stuff. It'll run for like 5-6 hours flawlessly, no hiccups, no problems. The next day, I run it for half an hour, the game crashes. I restart the PC, play the game, it runs for an hour, that monitor turns off, then turns back on again. Game crashes. Run it for another few hours, fine. Entire PC freezes. It's mostly happening with Satisfactory, but not exclusively. It's happening with games that are very both GPU and CPU intensive. So I don't know. Have you tried setting it to Wumbo? I don't have a Wumbo setting. Monitor flick usually feels like a GPU thing, maybe bad drivers or PSU. Could be that. Could be the RAM. Could be the cables. Could be the monitors. There's so many things that can cause that. GPU is the obvious culprit, right? But it's a new GPU, and these issues were happening with the old GPU. So I don't think it's the GPU, specifically because the issues are the same, both before and after I replaced it. You sounded so sad when you said it doesn't have a Wumbo setting. Well, it sounds like a fun setting, you know? I'm disappointed that I don't have one. So we will see how we go. Since doing a few things with drivers and removing things from the hard drives, the PC itself hard crashing has become less frequent, but Satisfactory crashing is still happening as frequently. It'll just crash to Windows. Maybe your GPU cables are melting because that's the thing with the 5090s have to deal with. This is a 5070. This is a 5070. It should be fine. I even got the best power cables I could get for it. So I haven't cheaped out on the power cables, right? I'm not piggybacking anything. Everything in that box has its own dedicated power line. So I don't know. I'm out of ideas until I start doing expensive things. Like a CPU, replacing this CPU, unless I replace it with like a second-hand one, it's going to be about $600. Replacing the RAM, again, unless I go for like second-hand RAM, it's going to be $600. I don't have that kind of money to just throw at this, not knowing if that will fix the problem or not. Maybe you accidentally removed the speck of dust that was keeping everything running. Maybe I cleaned away the load-bearing dust. Who knows at this point? The cables melting is legitimately just a GPU build issue. 50 series is cursed. Yes, I have heard that a lot. I have heard, though, the 5070 Ti's, which is what I've got, have not had that issue. So fingers crossed. There's also the Windows event viewer, where I can see whatever caused a crash. Majority of the time, it's pointing to one specific graphics driver. However, that graphics driver can also be impacted by faulty RAM, dying CPUs, faulty cables, and faulty monitors. Computers are held together with magic. It's a miracle they work at all at this rate. So, we're going to try... We're going to try to have some fun with Satisfactory tonight. I feel like I'm watching a breakdown in real time. That's fine. I'm fine. I'm fine. If the stream crashes, then I might actually have a complete mental breakdown. However, I think it'll be okay. We'll see. We will see. See, actually, one of the weirdest things about all of this happens with a lot of games, not just Satisfactory, it happens with a lot of games, mostly GPU and CPU intensive games. It has literally never happened while I've been playing VR. And VR is so incredibly intensive on both the GPU and the CPU. I've never had the PC hard crash while doing VR. And you think, okay, but that's not using the monitors, so maybe the monitors are the problem? No, it outputs to the monitor as well. That's part of how the wireless VR works. I've got a mirror screen there so I can check things. So strange. You're doing great, CD. There. Shh. Just gotta self-soothe. Crank down some settings in the game, like shadows. I have done that, actually. I have, I did that just before stream. So I put cloud quality down. I've put shadow trace distance down to default. Let's turn shadow quality down as well. Yeah. Okay. One sec, guys. Be right back. What's up, babe? Hello everybody, thank you for your patience. I feel like we need to wrap your PC in blankets and bubble wrap for the foreseeable. I'd take anything at this point. I use a PS5 so I don't have these problems. I would like to have a PC instead, but you have to make do with what you have. Yeah, you do. Has anyone seen Falling Down? Yes! Fantastic movie. Fantastic movie. Okay, so back to Satisfactory. So where I've gotten to, while I've been tinkering around offline, I've got the coal set up. It's splitting into 3. Try giving it a kiss on the forehead and tell them they are okay. Maybe, if it deserves it. I've started setting up the pipes, so the Alumina solution is going to those tanks. That's all set up. I've set up the water. What I was doing last time when the stream crashed after crackly audio. I've put in 8, count 'em, 8 water pipes. The worst thing is, though, after doing all this, hang on, yeah, so those all work. That's all set up now. That all works. It all pumps into here. All the pumps work. It all goes along there. It's all good. It's all good. I've realized that even with the 4 train loads of... what's the stuff called again? Bauxite. 4 train loads of bauxite coming from 4 pure nodes. I'm only going to be able to get 480 per minute out of each one for the time being. So we've got 4 by 480, whatever it was I worked out the math for all this. This is producing 1440 aluminium ingots per minute, or it will once it's finished. That's not enough. That's not going to be enough. I need so much more than that. But, it's fine for the time being. We're going to set this up. We're going to get it running. So one of the bauxite mines is up there. I've already set one of the trains up, so it's running. So I've got 1 bauxite mine that filters into 4, so that each train brings 4 carriages, which I think will help balance it all better. Oh, grand! The ad break is coming up already. So the bauxite's on these belts going in, the water's all going in, the alumina solution is coming out. I need to set up the silica coming out, and I need to set up water coming out of those. Also the output of these, which is the aluminium scrap. Yeah, the aluminium scrap and the water. Oh, and Pi, you remember how we were talking about how, like, the water is the tricky bit with this because, you know, you can't really balance water pipes. Someone showed me a way that you can. It's kind of not foolproof, and it's by stacking them with connectors going vertically. And so, like, if you have it come in a straight line with a connector there and then other pipes going off the top, whatever's at the bottom will get it first, and once that's full, it'll then go the next one, the next one. So you could use that to balance 2 inputs. So the input, the water from these gets used as an input first. I still think it'd just be easier to put all this into bottles and put the bottles into a sink. I think that'll just be easier. So that's what we're going to do. So, all right, guys, what do we do tonight? Do we continue with this factory and fleshing it out so that it's complete? Or do we set up the train lines? Because I've got one of the train lines done. I've got 2 of the other stations done, but I haven't got the train lines all set up yet. So what do we do? Trains or factory? got me too. I haven't played in months. Excellent. Excellent. Trains? All right, trains it is then. So, these three lines are going to go up this way. And then I've got a mine here, and the other pure node is there. So I'm going to have a station for that one and have the line come down. So these two lines, all three of them kind of converge here, and they all come down here together. That's my plan. Because I think it'd be really cool to see 3 trains snaking through the landscape. I could... Hey, Lazy, how you doing, man? Lazy, please cross every finger and toe that you have available to you that my PC does not crash, that the game does not crash, and that the audio doesn't crackle. We pray to the tech gods. Yes, I could just build the tracks high up in the air above everything, but I like the aspect of them kind of snaking through the landscape. So they're built up high for some of it, and for the rest of it, they're going to be down sort of along the ground. Oh, Lazy, thank you very much for the bits. Thanks, dude. It's very generous of you. I'm good. What about you? I'm doing good, man. I'm doing good. It sounds like you're a lot better too, which is fantastic. So we have an ad starting in a minute. So I'm thinking I'll have the train line come down here and then snake through the forest here. We'll see. I think the best place to start would be the other train station, the one that I haven't built yet. Then I can work out how to converge all the lines, and we go from there. Given that there is a lot that I need to do tonight, assuming my PC doesn't crash, given that there's a lot I need to do tonight, that's where the train lines are going to be. And I know I was just saying I don't like having them above everything, but this is the exception. They're not that far above everything. They're not that far above, and I might actually bring that down. Actually, I could bring that down and run the lines through there. Ooh, that's a nice idea, actually. Anyway, I'll see you on the other side of the ad break. So... the auto-save jetpack boost. Oh, no, not going to make it. There we go. Okay. Right. See, because we're still kind of alongside the forest here. We're near the tops of the... How dare? Tops of the plateaus and things. So maybe... Thought I'd last longer this stream, but time zones... You're all good, Shelley. You're all good. Go sleep if you need to sleep. And I think... Could actually start bringing it down even sooner, like here. Have it start descending here. Oh, hey! I don't know who can actually hear me. I don't know who's in ad jail, but we got a raid from Kista. Hi, Kista. I hope you can hear me. Hey Keista, how you doing, man? Thanks for the raid. How was your stream? Satisfactory? Cool. I love Satisfactory. It's been making my PC crash recently, and hopefully that's not going to happen tonight, but here we are. Hey, holding up? I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Aside from my PC crashing quite frequently. That's kind of shit. That's bothering me quite a lot, but hey. We'll manage somehow. Could even have the train lines running through the desert down there. No. We're gonna have them come across here. Have them come across here. Where do we start the descent? When we start the descent, if I move just a little bit further, I can start the descent there instead of down there. We could even like wrap around this rocky outcrop. Actually, no, there's trees in the way that I don't want to cut down. So maybe instead, we could wrap around it that way? No. Maybe better just to turn and go down that way. I think the angle of descent will take us to there. And then from there we can go down lower. A lot of people died. We killed a child, roasted each other, that type of thing. Oh jeez. What were you streaming? What were you streaming? Also, I'm just realizing my camera's in the wrong place. There we go. Cool. Much better. Animal Crossing. It's funny. That's funny. Right, bedtime for me, folks. Much love. Praying for PC. No, have no issues and stream go off wonderfully. Thank you, Cosmic. I hope you sleep well. And see you soon. Near replicant. Ah, okay. All of that makes a lot of sense then. All of that makes a lot of sense. Oh yeah, I was thinking of using that tunnel there. Could have all three lines go through here, because then we could have it come down across that and down into here. Ooh. Animal Crossing is me wheezing. Right? that was funny, Keista. That was funny. Yeah, this would actually be really cool to have trains go through. It's modded Animal Crossing. Modded to be near replicant. That makes total sense. Okay, so I bring the train down here and down through there. That's a fun little trip. Modded to be PvP. You know, I always thought Animal Crossing could use a PvP mode. Okay. This is the problem with this game. I'm so indecisive about these decisions. So I'd really like to have the train run through there because I think that'd be really cool. The problem becomes how to get it to attach to that. Because I've got to get 3 train lines to get from that down to here. I really, really wish the game was not so stingy with railways, because that's as long as you can make a section. I need to be able to make it really long. Playing this game for a while now, no? Quite a while, yeah. You made it this time. Hello, Sam. How you doing? Welcome in. Fingers crossed, please. Fingers crossed that the PC does not crash, that the game does not crash, and that the audio does not crackle. I think I have solved all these issues. I am not sure. We will see. We will see. How you doing, Keister? How was the rest of your day, besides your stream? Foreshadowing? Dun, dun, dun. Well, I don't know, is it? I'm kind of expecting it to crash. Is that foreshadowing? Am I causing the problem myself? Fell asleep super early before your last stream, missed it entirely. It's all good. It's all good, man. It's all good. I appreciate that you like being here at all. And not that. Okay, so what if, right? What if I have this here? Maybe move like... Got a Wii emulator and immediately broke it. Oh. Tried to fix one of my old Wii remotes and failed miserably. No. Oh, dude. I'm sorry. What did you do to the emulator? How did you break it? How did you break an emulator? The Wii emulator. How do you break an emulator? Ah, track is too steep. Okay, so what if, right, grab the track. I'm going to put the track... The Wii was such an underrated console. I loved the Wii. I loved the Wii. I thought it was so good. A lot of playing with the Wii in general. Okay. See, that's not gonna work. The Wii-bilance. That's not going to work. So... I cut those back a bit on those, and then we go, so steep enough? Not really, but they'll have to do. They're adding Wii games to retro achievements. Of course, I'm prepping for that. Oh, fair enough. GameCube and Wii were my childhood. Oh, the GameCube. Oh. What a good console. That was a good time. Okay. Promising. Promising. Now, question is going to be, can I get that third rail to get that far? Otherwise, this is all for nothing. Yeah, sure, that'll do. Right there. Bring that right to the edge there. This one's fine. Now the important one. Well, tricky one. Jeez, I thought my jetpack ran out. I just stopped pressing the right button. Oh, it just makes it. It just bloomin' makes it. Holy. I should have angled this. Oh well. I'm not doing all that again. Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess on the GameCube was mwah, chef's kiss. It sure was. That was an absolute banger. That was an absolute certified banger. Wii Sports, Wii Sports Resort. Yep. Play Motion, Party, Super Paper Mario, Poke Park 1 2, Smash Brawl, Galaxy 1 and 2, Twilight Princess. Yeah. And let's not forget from the GameCube era, there was the inexplicable Resident Evil 1 remake. Why was that on the Wii? Why was that on the GameCube? Hello, Ghosty. Hello, welcome. Like, the remake was so good. The Resident Evil 1 remake was so good. But what was it doing on the Wii? I mean, on the GameCube. I keep mixing those up. What was it doing on the GameCube? Yeah, I never got into the Monster Hunter games. I know they're very popular. I never really got into them. I don't know what it is about them. They just never really gripped me. Oh, hello. We're getting another raid. Nama's raid. That's cute. I like that. Because you're all quitters. What? Quitters? How dare? I never played it, so I technically never quit it. We've ascended through Phase 4 recipes, and now we're here to witness Gumstitch's battle against the Crash Gods. Hello, Guru. Thank you very much for the raid. I very much appreciate it. How you doing? I dare you to get through Monster Hunter World with me? You dare me to have a good time. That's a big claim, Kenny. That is a big, big claim. I don't know that I would have a good time with it, honestly, but I might. Maybe that's something we should look at doing. Doing good? Fantastic. I assume you were streaming Satisfactory. That's true. I said the same of JoJo. I did. That's very true. You should play Gum. It's pretty fun. Shoto's been playing with you. Oh, that's really nice, Garden. That's so sweet. Aww. I'm glad you're enjoying it. Maybe I would enjoy it. Still have World collecting metaphorical dust in the hard drive. Working on Phase 4. Nice. Nice. Done with tiers for it. Dealing with motor shortage. Oh. I haven't quite gotten to the point of having a shortage of anything. Stop throwing fireballs at me. That's really rude. Man, how many rounds does it take to kill you? Thank you. Right now, Guru, I'm working on Alumina. I'm working on Alumina. Oh. Well, that was easy. Oh, it's not the ones I thought it was. Still, I'll take him. Ooh, aluminium casing. Ever played Factorio? Yes. I played the hell out of Factorio before I played this. I put an obscene amount of time into Factorio, and I have now put an obscene amount of time into this. Remember that mess? I've got a really good system plotted out. I'll show you in a sec. We'll be back there not too long. I could never get into Monster Hunter World only because my friends were already deep into it and their definition of helping was just slaughtering everything for you. No. Kill stuff in this game? You sure do. There are a lot of annoying creatures in this game. So you can shoot them, you can blow them up with explosives, you can hit them with a stun baton. There's options, you know. Did Dyson Sphere after Factorio. Oh! Love Dyson Sphere. Haven't touched it in a while because I knew they were doing major updates to it. So haven't touched it in a while, but I love Dyson Sphere. Very good. I'm a good friend. I wouldn't carry my friends through World. I'll gladly gimp myself and have the resources. I know you would, Kenny, and I appreciate that. because honestly, what's the point in playing a game if somebody else is going to play it for you, you know? Put 500 hours into Factorio, I'm basically a complete beginner. Hey, you can finally start playing the game, right? Not gonna lie, from the looks alone, this scratches that Outer Worlds itch I need to scratch, but I don't know. It is nothing like Outer Worlds. It's absolutely nothing like Outer Worlds, but you might enjoy it anyway. I'm the type where I need to learn it for myself, or I can't... Oh, thank you very much for the follow, Guru. Welcome aboard. I can't get enjoyment out of the game. Yeah, same. Like, what's the point in even playing? Only around 30 into space. I haven't touched the space expansion for Factorio. As I, thank you for the follow, Ghosty. I stopped playing Factorio before that before that update was even a possibility. Because I had done everything there was to do at the time in Factorio, with the exception of one achievement, which still haunts me. Camaraderie? Exactly. Exactly. Thank you. Nice. But yes, I had all the achievements except for there is no spoon. I got so close. For those who don't know, with Factorio, the quote-unquote goal of Factorio is to launch a rocket into space. And there's an achievement for getting your factory to the point where you can launch a rocket within 8 hours of starting. I got down to 8 hours and 15 minutes. And that kind of killed me. Alright, Gum, I'm tuckered. I got to sleep. It was good to say hi. Hope the stream goes well. Thanks, Keister. Thank you for the raid, mate. Have a good one. One of my friends and myself have been playing a game called Vintage Story. Oh, I love Vintage Story. That is a life ruiner. I'd love to stay and hang out, see your plans for aluminum build at 3:30 AM here. Oh, if you've got like... You're heading out already, no worries. I was going to say, I could head back and show you the setup, but that's all good. I'm sure you'll see it another time. But yes. Gummy is very normal about Vintage Story. Yes, yeah. Yeah. Not obsessed at all. I adore Vintage Story. It just... There's something about it. Everything in it is very difficult to the point of absurdity, but it makes it feel like everything you do is really earned. Like, Vintage Story is absolutely one of those games that sucks you in. It really is. Okay, so that's where we're going. My CPU usage is spiking a little bit, but I presume that's just because I've gone into this new area and it's having to load everything. RAM is fine. GPU is fine. Keep an eye on that. Feels rewarding to do anything in that game? Yes! Teardown multiplayer. Oh, I have been so excited for Teardown multiplayer. Teardown is one of those games that's great for just catharsis, you know? Had a shit day at work, just go in and blow up a building in Teardown. The whole, it took me 6 months to grow the fibre to spin the flax to weave together this awful sweater that barely fits me that I'm never taking it down. Yeah, exactly. You're forcing friends to play Teardown multiplayer with you. They'll appreciate it once they get into it. But, no, I just... Like, Vintage Story, it's a very specific type of person, I feel. Because a lot of people, if you told them, hey, listen, do you like Minecraft but also Dark Souls? Do you want Minecraft to be infinitely harder? Then I've got a game for you. Just the fact that, you know, if you want to cook a meal, you've got to get stone. You've got to nap the stone with another stone, strap that axe to a stick. So you've got an axe. So you can cut down a tree. Then you've got to cut the logs into firewood. And you've got to make a little firewood fire for it. Then you've got to find clay. You've got to mold the clay into a cooking pot. Then you've got to fire the cooking pot. Then you can cook your meal. But if you want to keep the meal long term, you've either got to bury it underground or seal it with animal fat, which you have to get by killing animals and rendering them. Only 6 months, that's quick. Literally a week ago developed artillery and teardown, and they can fluctuate sizes. You developed artillery? What, like a mod or something? That's pretty cool. Only after you've gathered enough to rot to create compost. Oh yeah, and compost takes weeks. Tanning leather takes days to weeks. Growing food takes quite a while, and you have to rotate stocks because they'll each take different nutrients from the soil. Making compost takes literal weeks. All while fighting, like, nightmare Cthulhuan creatures. It is absurd. Vanilla teardown, no mods. So how did you develop an artillery? You put rocket boosters on barrels, other containers filled in... Oh, clever. I like that. Rocket boosting containers of nitroglycerin. That's very clever. Okay. Go away. Go away. You as well. Go away. Oh, there's so many of them here. Stupid alien ponies. Ow. Oh, you're still alive? There we go. Don't forget dealing with temporal storms. That's essential to the process. Correct. Smaller size of the small propane canisters and single rocket booster. Oh, I gotta try that. That sounds like fun. Oh, here's the thing. Cool. Okay, so. I think this train station is going to have to be elevated. Are you winning? Hello, Felix. Well, nothing's crashed yet, so yes. How you feeling, bud? Okay, so the other train lines are going through there and then that way. So I could have this train line run above the entire forest and meet it there and like wrap around those rocks there, go that way and then there. That could work. You're still very sick? Yeah, I would expect so. Okay. It's going to be the right direction. Kind of like that way. Oh, there's one of the other stations. Cool. So I know that rock. Aim for that rock. That's not quite the angle I want. That way? Ah, perfect. There's the material. Just need a little bit of space for the splitters. Yeah, that should do. that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, the Felix Memorial Day service will be held on Thursday. Black tie event. Train station. Joke's on you, I'm unfortunately not killable by mortal means. I want to go to war with my friends in Teardown. Do it then. Do it. That actually sounds like a lot of fun. Actually sounds like a lot of fun. This is vastly inconvenient, of course. Of course, yes.
Nifty! They are nifty. They're nifty gifties.
I was so glad I got that soundbite for those. Thank you, Sam. Thank you so much for the gift sub. Yes, yes. Heap pity upon the dying man. I must go because it is hot cup of tea time. And a bunch of extra ginger in it for chutzpah. Yes, good. That'll work. That'll work. Or it won't, but you know. But thank you so much, Sam. That's very generous of you. 2, 3. My fever brain misread it and thought they somehow subscribed to me, and I was like, how's that even possible? Oh, dude. Go drink tea, rest up. Okay, CPU temperature is sitting steady at 61 degrees C. I think it's okay. Seems to be alright. Well, this is going to go over that way. Oh, it's not even the right angle. It was meant to point that way. Whatever. I wish I could just pick all that up and turn it slightly instead of having to rebuild it all from scratch. As I can't rebuild it all from, as I can't rotate it. Oh my god, my brain. Poor Felix walks into the chapel with a coffee-stained t-shirt, sweatpants with spaghetti sauce on it, and still upstages the bride. And a gift for Gum, of course. Ah, of course, thank you. Yes. Yes. Terrify me, yes. Very good. Oh, that's at the wrong height. But what have you been up to, Sam? How's your week going? Because, goodness, I am so sorry. I can't remember where you are in the world, so I can't actually think of what time it is for you. I think it's early morning for you? I think? Canada, that's it. It's 5:49 a.m. Good morning. Good morning. Gonna want that. Yeah, I suppose that. It's nearly 10 AM for you, Ghosty. Whereabouts are you, Ghosty? It's been a week. They keep cancelling work because of the lack of snow. Oh, right. You work with the snow, don't you? Poland. Oh, Ghosty, that's really cool. You know what's actually been really fascinating and cool while I've been doing streaming and YouTube? I consistently, over the last 3 years, my videos have gotten 5% of their total views from people in Poland, and that fascinates me. It's like, my videos are only in English. I don't know how good the automatic translation is, if you're even watching them in something other than English. It's just so fascinating to me. Polish people are a plague? What? Why? What makes you say that? Work at a ski resort. That's right, you work at a ski resort. Okay, so I have a nice gentle curve right there. So that's where Felix got space COVID from. Oh, the Polish plague. And called Poland Lapa recently. Do you live in Poland? Are you outside of Poland? Like, why would you be called a Polish Lapa? Definitely better than a leper, yeah, for sure. That should make a nice clean curve. Fabulous. Fabulous, darling. Born in Poland, live in Poland, lived in Poland your entire life. Been called that on the internet. Why? Is somebody suggesting that it's like a status symbol to claim to be from Poland? That... How strange. Alright, there's our railway line. Excellent. We're getting there. We're getting there. Leper, I hardly know her. How did I miss that, Garden? How did I miss that? I'm disappointed in myself. Atrocious. How did I miss that? Okay, our next through line. Yeah, it's going to be there-ish. You're also disappointed in me? I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry I let you down. It won't happen again. Genuinely the manliest man in Poland. That's a sentence. But are you the most Polish man in Poland? How does one even rate one's level of Polishness? A sentence, and I believe every word of it. It's fair. There are roughly 20 million people of Polish ancestry living outside of Poland. Poland proper has 38 million. Wow, hello, Mort. Do you guys get the joke? I mean, it's not entirely a joke. Generally manliest man in Poland. I'm afraid to say I don't, and I feel a bit thick that I'm not getting it. Unless you are in fact not a man, and you're calling all other men in Poland weak and girly. Poland tends to get called the femboy land. Does it? Does it? I've never heard that before. Fascinating. I thought that was Thailand. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Never heard that either. That's fascinating. Girly is not an insult as I'm touching on my eyebrows. No, I didn't mean as an insult. Absolutely not. Thailand is LARPing as the femboy land. That's a big claim. That's a big claim. What is this conversation? How did we get down this path? Oh, is that even going to line up to the top of that? It's bloody not. The nuances of whatever this is apparently lost on me. I don't know that there are any nuances, I'm going to be honest. I think it's pretty much face value. Oh, leave me alone. I'm busy engineering. Okay, that's going to need to move back. And you are in fact a man, would not call yourself manly. Okay, fair enough. Maybe here. Maybe this will be back far enough. Might be good. Might be good. Might be bloody perfect, actually. This train is going to make one heck of a turn, but it'll do. It'll do. Okay. Train line. Let's have it go from there, eh? It works. It works. Cool. That can go to there. I think you'll upload this VOD if the convo keeps going this way. Think you'll Yeah, definitely. I can always turn off the chat replay. The VOD will be saved automatically on YouTube. Genuinely angry at myself. I delete my world saves from basically any game. I would love to go back to my first Satisfactory save. Why do you delete them? Why do you delete them? Okay, that's that bit done. Oh, this is nearly bloody done. You don't know. It's very strange. Why would you delete them, and why do you not know why you delete them? I have many questions. Actually, mostly just one question. Why? Okay, there. Making double-headed trains? Yes, yes I am. For these specific lines, yes, they're going to be double-headed trains. I'm the opposite. I just refuse to delete saves because I convince myself I might want to go back to them. Spoiler, I never do. Yeah, but you might. You might want to. And if you ever do, and you don't have those save files, you're going to have to start from scratch. Excuse me. Of course, it comes down to the game, right? Some games are much better to start from scratch if you haven't played them in forever. Like, bless you. Thanks. Hades. Hades is a terrible game to put down in the middle of a run and not go back to for months. You're just guaranteed to lose that run. Guaranteed. Okay, that's that bit. Those are all connected to their respective stations. Good, good, good. Good, 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 good. Even RimWorld is really bad to take a long hiatus from, because you'll come back to a save and just not have any idea what you were doing or why you were doing any of it. You know what? I am actually going to fix this. I'm actually going to fix this so we have a better incline. A better incline. So, Never understand people who use their computer without headphones. If I'm alone and not going to bother anybody with the noise from my computer, I will use it without headphones. But if I'm streaming or not wanting to bother other people in the room, then I'll have headphones on. It is situational. Also, it depends on the game. Some games genuinely are better with headphones. Well, that was both unlucky and lucky. Well played, Gum. Thanks. Thanks. Ghosty, did you just find me by random, or did you come in on one of the raids that occurred earlier? I'm very curious. Oh, this isn't even at the right angle. Blimmin' heck. This should have been over more. It's fine. It's fine. I'll make it work. I'll make it work. Found me by random. Oh, that's really cool. I love that. I love when people just stumble on my streams. Looking at the side panel thingy. That side panel thingy has done me well on a number of occasions. It's been quite nice. Quite nice. Also, bear with, I'm just checking some, I'm just checking the status of the stream on YouTube. It says it's running fine. But I'm just paranoid. With all the problems I've been having lately, I'm paranoid. Yeah, seems to be running well. Good. Very good. Cool. That's good to know. Aww. Yeah, it's been lovely having you, Sam. Had the same PC speakers since 2006 and I use them most of the time. Don't use headphones often. I have a set of speakers for this PC that I have had for, I don't know, 15 years. I have other speakers that I used to use for my old PC. They're down in the garage. I've had them for probably 25 years, maybe. They still work. I just don't have the space for them because they're quite chunky. But Since getting proper headphones that... My previous headphones are USB. This set of headphones is... it's a headphone jack. So I don't really bother unplugging these ones. I just use them all the time now. Recently been playing through Scrap Mechanic Survival. It's so good. I've had Scrap Mechanic recommended to me a number of times. I've not tried it yet. It does look like something that would be up my alley. This incline isn't steep enough. Like... That is not steep enough. I need it to eventually go through there. Mine are aux connected and it's much better. Yeah. Some games I use them for because 360 sound is useful. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Scrap Mechanic Survival 2 keeps getting pushed back, so it's so annoying. Hello, T Murky. TM Murky. Kiss. Hello. I've got so many games that I am currently playing that I want to play. Scrap Mechanic is one of those games that it's like, yeah, if I run out of other things to play, I'll give that one a go. What do I do with these? Maybe I need to rebuild these and turn them slightly so they're sort of pointing more that way. I think that's what I have to do. That's rather annoying. Also, we've got way too much stuff. Nope, that's not good. That won't go in. Will that go in? Those won't go in. Actually, I don't need those. Those can get put away. That I don't need. Can these go? That can't. That can. Those? No. That one? Yes. That? Yes. Mushrooms? No. I don't need that. Don't need that. Or that. Or that. I will upload that though. Been playing the creative mode for around 2 years now, finally giving survival a chance. It's so refreshing. I really like the survival mode in a lot of games because I feel like it gives me purpose. It gives me a reason to actually do it. Okay. You want it like there? Yes. And that's whee. Maybe over a little bit and forward a little bit. I think that'll do. Yeah? Yep, that'll do. Built a plane in creative and a walking mecha. Oh, that's cool. 360 sound is a lifesaver in some games, especially ones with audio cues. 100%. Like, Phasmophobia. Okay. There. With Phasmophobia, I think it is an absolute must to have surround sound audio. Also, just for the creep factor, of that game, for the atmosphere. Made a little drill machine in survival. It gives you hella metal and you're proud of it. Nicely done. Good job. Anything that can give you a sense of satisfaction. That's great. Okay, you come with me. Down to here. That's fine. The train is going to gracefully brush past these tree leaves. It's fine. just recently got Phasmophobia. I'm just waiting to play it with some friends now. It's real good. I mean, it's also really janky and not very good. It's one of those games that benefits from its own jank. And it's really only good to play with friends. Also, I've only played it in VR. I've played it a bunch of times, and all of them in VR. And it is utterly terrifying in VR. Bought yourself a jar of chocolate spread. Yes, go make that toast, dude. Go make that toast. Ah, game, I want to rotate that more. I want to rotate it more. Boys love paranormal, so anything ghosts in real life or in a game is a big yes. Fair enough. Fair enough. I think, Phasmophobia is one of those games that seems made for VR. Just because it really immerses you in it. Like, stepping out of the van into the rain, atmospheric, walking up to the house in total darkness. You walk through the front door, and all other atmospheric sounds fade, and all you can hear is the gentle ticking of a wall clock, and silence. And the silence is deafening. So my aim is to get this over there. Then suddenly Freddy Fazbear. or. Hell no. Game, I need you to let me do the full rotation of the thing without locking it to this. You suck. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I'm fine. That looks pretty good. Am I gonna clear the rocks? Yeah. Okay. Let's give that a go. Oh, again, ad break coming up in 5 minutes. I am actually going to go get a proper drink this ad break. Whenever it rolls around. Boop. Get some ice cubes to chew on. You know, just for you, I will. Just because I know how much you love that, Kenny. I know how much you love it. Ooh, that connects really cleanly. Nice. Okay. You love giving me shit for it. Hey, look. Whatever gives you a good time, right? Ice chips are even better. Unfortunately, don't have ice chips. We've just got normal ice cubes. But that's fine. They will do. Actually, now I really want some. Ah! Now I really want some ice to chew on. I had somebody once tell me that means I might be low on iron or something. I don't think that's true. That reaches to there. Yes. Love it. Might just need to shave a couple more trees off that little hillside, unfortunately. There we go. Perfect. As a kid, I used to chew on frozen fries, so chewing on ice isn't that crazy. Actual psychopath hour here. I do like eating frozen peas as a snack, or frozen corn, or whatever. When I was a kid, though, sometimes when we were making like frozen chips and we were cooking them in the oven, I would just get a couple of the frozen ones and eat those. I think it was mostly impatience, but they honestly didn't taste that bad, still frozen. If that makes me a psychopath, then psychopath be I. Frozen corn is where it's at for sure. Love frozen corn, love frozen peas, because they're nice and crunchy, and they're cold, and they're just full of flavour. And they're a little bit sweet. Delicious. Children of the frozen corn. Hell yeah. I need to see if the train can actually fit under this rock. So, train. It absolutely cannot. Okay, well, in that case, what we're going to do... Welcome back. Have you got your chocolate toast? Frozen waffles sound really good, actually. Yes! Ate the frozen sandwiches, still frozen. Same with the waffles. I used to do that too. The ad happened yet? No, it's just about to, actually. It's 20 seconds away. And when it starts, I'll step away to get a drink and probably some ice. BRB. Hello, everybody. Thank you for your patience through the ads. And Sam, thank you. Thank you for the gift sub to Ghosty. That's very generous of you. Very nice to me. Thank you. Sorry, to the community, because that wasn't for me. That was for the community. That gets around that rock? Yes, it is. It does. Now, does the train get past this rock? That's the important question. It sure does. Cool. Cool, 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 cool. Right. We're getting there. We're getting there. If I can put these... Always a pleasure to help out where I can. Genuinely, thank you so much. That's, you know, absolutely not expected in any way. I just love people to come along and enjoy these streams. Yeah. Cool beans. Can we get the train track to here? We can. Can I get it over that tree? I can. Excellent. That there. Panda Alvi, thank you very much for the follow. How you doing? That one will go there. Is that aligned probably? Yep. Yep, good. Okay. Pandas are amazing creatures. They sure are. They're goofy things. Absolutely goofy things. Alright, so... Are we going to fit all three rail lines through that gap? I don't think we are. I might actually run it across here from that, just straight across like a bridge. And keep it kind of maybe just above the trees? Maybe? We do try. Aren't they genuinely causing themselves to go extinct because they eat bamboo? It's mostly because they're pretty clumsy and stupid. And if it wasn't for humans, they probably would have gone extinct a long time ago. They can and should eat meat. They can. They're just really lazy. They've really only been, you know, at a tirade about pandas and how we should stop bothering. Panda slander. If it wasn't for humans, it'd probably be fine because their biggest issue was habitat loss. That's a fair point, Gut. That's a fair point. I'll give you that. That is a fair point. But yeah, I do love that they're really only documented as intentionally eating meat if there happens to be like a lizard on a piece of bamboo that they're eating. Otherwise, they just don't bother. That's kind of funny. Omnivores should eat both. I don't know about should. Can. Being omnivorous doesn't mean you have to eat everything. It just means you can eat everything and survive. Like, we are omnivores, and humans can survive perfectly well on vegetarian and vegan diets. You've just got to make sure you balance that diet. Really just got to get the tracks past that pass, and then it widens up. I could, of course, take it over that way and loop around there. I could have one go up here and the other two go that way. Red pandas, on the other hand. Red pandas are pretty cool. Bamboo is like one of the worst plants to eat. It's not very calorie dense, which is the problem. So they have to eat an awful lot of it. Good on fiber. It's just not very calorie dense. If we don't dabble in eating meat, goats will take over dominant species as the dominant species. Just wait till they can walk on two legs. Oh, horrifying. Horrifying. Love this game, just finished it for the second time. Oh, nice! I've never finished it. My first major playthrough was before the full release of it, and so I kind of stopped. I had gotten as far as I have gotten now. I'd gotten to aluminium processing, and then stopped. And now I'm planning to actually see it through and finish it this time. So I could have the tracks go over there. Or I could go that way and cut through the trees. I think this way would actually be better. Bought the game, I think, a week after the full release came out. Oh, nice! Hello, Conesta. Kia ora. It's big grass, so ruminids like cows and goats digest it several times. Bamboo being big grass takes up a lot of space, about as much energy mixed with pandas only digesting it once. Cortisol spiked, huh? A little bit. That's why I've got it as a redeem, because I think it's funny. I hope with the 1.2 update they make aluminium easier, because they're claiming they're fixed fluids. I really hope they're fixed fluids. They've been claiming they're fixed fluids for a few updates now. Fluids are still not fixed. Do I take the track up here? Goats are the dominant species. They just let us think we're better. Yeah, I think it's them and cats. Goats and cats. They both think they're the dominant species. What are the issues with fluids? One of the big issues I have with fluids is sloshing. And I'd really like them to fix that, because they shouldn't be sloshing. In a pressurized pipe, fluids coming from this direction and going to here, if there's a mass of fluid pushing in that direction, it should never be sloshing back and stopping the flow. That's just not how fluids work. Cats can never be fucked to take anything over. They don't need to. They've already won. They've already won. We are subservient to them. They've already won. They don't need to do anything else. My biggest issue with fluids is the pipe support's not connecting properly. That can be a bit annoying, yeah. That can be a bit annoying. Also, if you connect two 300 cubic meter per minute pipes to a connector that goes to a 600, you'd kind of assume they'll all just flow. It'll just be, 300, 300 to 600, boom, it'll just flow. It will stop the input from one of the 300 cubic meter per minute pipes for some reason. So you have to make them all 600 cubic per meter pipes, even though they're only carrying 300. They look like they're connected, but they're not. Yeah. So is it the goats or the cats who won? I think it's the cats. I think it's the cats that won. The goats are trying, but the cats have already won. Donate 10 Australian dollars today to help a child in need. Cats get to shit in a box knowing the humans will clean it. Cats won. See, that's what I'm saying. There's a great comic with what was the ancient Egyptian cat god? Not Anubis. That was a dog. Bastet? No. Which one was the cat? What's that? Bast? Might be Bast. So, oh, Bastet. Okay, there's a great comic with Bastet appearing to a house cat as a god appearing to one of its creations, and Bastet saying, "Have we won? Did we conquer the planet?" And the house cat is saying, "I shit in a box and that human cleans it up." Bastet's is excellent. Literally had her in JoJo yesterday. Yeah. Hey Piff, thank you for the lurk. Could have one track through there. 2 tracks through there, but that's really only going to fit one. I don't want to have to cut down any more trees, but my train lines need a place to go. What if I bring the train line to this? No, then I have to cut these trees down. Holy crap, there's another raid. A Noma Llama raid. Hi, Llama. Hello, everybody. How we doing? Popular tonight. I know, Garden. It's lovely. It's very self-affirming. How's everybody doing? Thank you for the raid. Subs copy this. Llama, that's very funny. I found you randomly, but I joined right as the raid happened. You did actually, Ghosty. You did, which is why I thought maybe you had sort of scouted ahead for that raid or something. Amazing. I love it. I gotta stop being so indecisive and just build this, or I'm never finishing this factory, ever. What does what mean, Ghosty? Secret raid joining Ghosty, what a legend. Hey, Guitar Freak, how you doing? Subs copy this. Oh, so Ghosty, it's quite a common thing when you're raiding out to have a raid message for your raiders to put in the chat of who you're raiding. And most people are like, hands up, this is a raid, or, lollipop raid, or whatever. And I think Llama is gone with a joke. Because sometimes they'll have raid messages that have got subscriber emotes. And so they're like, all right, subs copy this raid message, followers copy this raid message. And yeah, I think Llama's just gone with a joke, and I appreciate that. And I think that's very funny. Never saw that happening. Not everybody does it. I don't do it. Doing well, thanks. That's good, Guitar Freak. That's good. It's been a while, man. I think I'm going to have to cut down some trees, honestly. We used to try other raid messages and they would copy the part where it says to copy and include it, so troll to trolls. That's good. That's good. I like that. I like that a lot. W. Benjamin and Alfred, guys. Yeah. Followers, copy this. Ligma. Didn't even know raid messages were a thing until today. Yeah, like I said, not everybody does it. Not everybody does it. It's a bit of fun. I usually just can't be bothered. Alright. Alright. Minimal impact to the forest. You want to see the non-subs raid message? Please. Last night I spent ages rearranging the shelf on my desk, so fit a whole bunch of retired camera gear. Send a photo in the general chat. Nice, I'll have a look at that later. Thanks, Tech. Non-subs don't copy that. That's good. That's good. Funny. Piffle's on a 10 stream streak. Piff, thank you. I'm genuinely trying to not remove too much of the wilderness in this particular playthrough. I really am trying. But sometimes it just happens to be in the way. It's almost 6 AM and I want a bagel bite, so I'm going to make that happen. Yeah, you go. Do whatever you got to do, Llama. Thank you again for the raid. I really appreciate it. Lovely to see you. You go get your bagel bites, man. So these can straight line straight over there. Yes. Ah, stop. Is that gonna... Oh, those reach without needing supports. But I think supports would still be better. So I'm gonna do... Whoops, I may have fallen off. So, we're gonna get that over to there. And then that over to there. Like that. Bro fell off. Yeah, it was bound to happen eventually, you know. That to there. And then that to there. Do. Yep, that's good. Okay. Scrap mechanic is the doohickey convention. Scrap mechanic is the doohickey convention. What does that mean? I should do it for that, I reckon. Convention where people show off their doohickeys. Oh, it has one? That's pretty cool. Not their game. I do like creative games where you can also show off what you've built. That's always fun. It is one. Ah, okay, I see. I'm with you now. Yesterday I sent off a roll of colour film to lab near me to be developed and scanned. Very excited to see those scans and negatives. That's so cool. Tech, it's really awesome to see you getting into photography like that. Prefer to show off my doodads personally. To each their own. I like to show off the thingamabobs. Steam Workshop, I suppose. Yeah. Yeah. Alright. You. I'd love to butt these all up against each other, but then the trains... They don't crash, but the trains will phase through one another, and that looks ugly. That's now the second roll of film been able to send off. Nice. Ooh, thingamabobs. Closely related to thingamajiggers. Yes, exactly. And whatsy mahoozits. Yep. Exactly. I didn't realize I had that on area. Whoops. I didn't mean to cut down that entire tree. It's fine. It's fine. All right. Did I actually decide where I was sending these? Am I sending them around or down that way? Maybe we go this way. Maybe we go this way. Bought DLC for Teardown, but my computer cannot run it without genuinely exploding. Oh dear. When Teardown first came out, my PC was much less powerful than this current PC. And yeah, Teardown would make it chug like a jet engine. Was not a good time. Game was fun though. Why can Jedi fight so quickly? Because they use a lightsaber. Ha ha ha. Very nice. I like that. I like that. Oh, I heard a really good one today, and now I can't remember it. Damn it. Hopefully it'll come back to me. And if not, the world loses nothing. It's not even that bad, but there's a high graphics game that doesn't run smoothly. My eyes hurt. Which the Greenwash Gambit. Greenwash Gambit. What the heck is that? Oh, the new DLC for Teardown. Okay, I didn't realize that was its name. I didn't realize it had a name. If the third track's gonna go that way. Hello, Parker. Yesterday, a clown held the door open for you. It was such a nice gesture. Oh, that's a classic. I love it. You didn't have to die, but you threatened me. So, there. Right, how do I connect these up? There should be more room for 2 tracks through here. Been lurking the past hour and 30 minutes. Oh, nice. Thanks, bud. I hope you have been enjoying the stream. Back to sleep. Okay, bye. There's Art Vandals, which is free and low-key, kind of mid. There's Time Campers, very mid and expensive. There's Fork Race, which is also mid and expensive. And there's Greenwash Gambit, which is even more expensive, but it's not at all mid. Good. I was looking in the sky, wondering why the ball was growing, and then it hit me. Funny. No, not that. That. Okay, 2 tracks will go on this. Got to connect that somehow. The other track will go off around that way. I suppose I should see what's in this. Since I'm here anyway. Whoa, that was a bad time for an autosave. There's the other one. There you are. Yeah, ever heard of that one story about that one guy about that one thing? Yeah, me neither. No, the thing. The thing. I think this one requires power, doesn't it? Yeah, 60 megawatts. Okay. Milliwatts. Milliwatts? Some amount of power. Let's clean up all this garbage. Recently been researching tons of film cameras and I've decided what camera I shall be buying next. The Nikon F801. Cool autofocus film camera from the 80s. Nice. Are you learning how to repair and maintain these as well? Alright, we'll delete those. Come here. Okay, that's a pretty nice smooth incline. I like that. Now, hopefully I can get this one past the rocks. Hopefully. Oh yeah, yeah, we can get past the rocks. I just need the right angle. There we go. Beautiful. Like it was made by somebody who knows what they're doing, except this angle is wrong at this end. Great. Okay, never mind. I don't know what I'm doing. There we go. I think that was better. Is that better? It's kind of better. Probably learn how to repair and maintain them, but currently I'm focusing on learning how to use them. Thankfully, though, the F801 is famously durable. Cool. And clip. Does it bother me that that's buried in sand? It does bother me that that's buried in sand, yeah. Let's fix that. There we go. I think 2 trains could pass each other there without visually colliding. Oh, no, they will visually collide. Okay, let me fix that. Let me fix that. Because that will not do. Got to beat the DLC so I can flex on my friends. It's a special character. Yes. Oh, if there was ever a reason to quickly finish a DLC, that's a pretty good one. Oh, that's too close there. By the way, Gum, did I tell you that my problem with my Discman was just the batteries? Oh, no, you didn't. That's good. That's good news. So you can keep using your Discman. Excellent. Okay, there. There. Alright, that should be better. That should be better. I think. Let's test it. Let's test it. Oh, I think they're going to knock knees. Yeah, they're knocking knees. Well, it's a shame. Okay, let's try this again. Yes, game, thank you. I know I've been playing for 2 hours. And of course, one of the giraffe ticks would come along at this exact moment. Just need it to be like... You know what? That actually bothers me less. I think that's good. I think that's good. Yes! Okay. 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 This one. Okay, we just need to do a little bit of creative redecorating. Marvelous. Now, the tricky bit is going to be getting the rails from there to here and there. I would love to be able to get this set up and done tonight, this stream. I'd love to be able to get the trains running on all 3 of these lines tonight. That would be marvelous. Utterly marvelous. What's going to be the best way? I think if I can get this... Come here, you. Come, yep, yeah, there you go. Okay, if I can make it go like... If I make them go that direction. Yeah, I think that'll be perfect. Actually. And we start bringing the lines down. Like there. I think that'll be okay. I hate that switching to default removes it from the thing. That's really annoying. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. That should do. Yeah. I think so. Let's give it a go. It's a good start. It's a good start. Now, do I just continue this incline? No, we need the steeper. We need the steeper incline. This one. Yes. One of the reasons why I love film so much is because film photos were never designed to be edited in post on a computer. They had preset colors and looks that were... I mean, yeah, that's literally true because computers didn't exist when film photography was created. You can edit them though. That's what my dad did for a career for a while. Hand retouching, hand editing of photos. Still so wild to me that people used to live life in black and white. I know, all those poor people just waiting for us to invent color. What a miserable existence. If only we had invented color sooner. Okay, preset colors and looks that were specific to the film stock. Say all this because I fucking despise editing photos on a computer. So when I use film stock of my choosing, I'm... Okay, to be continued. John Technicolor made a killing going door to door with colors. Sir and or madam, would you like for your children to appear in color? Would you like your children to have color? Well, I got the product for you. It's called Technicolor. Is that the wrong angle? It bloody is. I've done this too much over this way. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Hey, we have connection. You know, I don't think people were too keen on seeing people with colour back in the day. Atrocious. That's atrocious. I'm essentially doing all the editing before I've taken the photo. Still do very slight exposure touch-ups on a computer, but they're only when strictly necessary. You should learn hand retouching. Tech, you should learn how to do manual photo retouching. It's absurdly difficult. That there. Grab this. We come to here. Put it on the thing, and then we put the thing to the thing. There we go. Long ass message that was. It was. Manual photo retouching is very cool. It's pretty incredible, honestly. That is one of those things that's like really, really close to just straight up magic. All right. That's the train lines done and connected. Cool. Now I need to set up the ore processing so it actually fills the stations. This is somewhat future-proofed because as the demand grows, once I get access to the 300, 600 item per minute belts, I can upgrade what the mines are putting out. That's what they want you to think. Hang on, what's what who wants you to think? That manual photo retouching is very cool, or that it's difficult. Because that's pretty funny, the idea that manual photo retouching actually isn't all that difficult, but the people who did it just made everyone think that it was. That's quite funny. Because to do it, you had to work in a dark room under a red light and work with a microscope, basically a microscope over one eye in almost total darkness on, you know, on a negative, which was about that big. Insane. Absolutely insane. That's one of those things where you kind of go, who even thought of this? No. Oh. Lazy, are you still in the chat? Are you still lurking? Lazy, if you're there, I've got to show you the arachnophobia mode for this game. Because it's hilarious. Shame my granddad isn't around anymore as he loved film photography and could have taught me so much. I'm sure he would. I'm sure he would have been very proud of you. So just hold on to that. You're following in his footsteps. That's really all you need to think about it. Production, minor. Okay. Minor Mark II. We crank that up to 480. Is that the input there, or is that the input? That's the input. Is there a better way to do this? Not really. So I've got that one all set up. That one's done. That's set up. The mine dumps into those containers. Containers dump into the train, just so it has a buffer. Actually have his old photography gear. His camera sits on my new shelf. Nice. That's a really nice way to honor him. That's very sweet. So, I need the output of this split twice, and then those split twice as well. This should actually be quite simple. Conveyor splitter. Surface too uneven? Game? What surface? What do you mean? I think it's having a problem with there not being a surface, so we will do this. There we go. Actually, I could just put concrete here. Nah. Time for me to go get some sleep. Good night to all, and to all a good night. Thank you for popping in, Sam, and thank you for the gift subs. I really appreciate it. And I appreciate you watching my shenanigans. Have a good sleep. I guess I could have that closer. Okay. Containers. Merd. That's a good spot. Also a good spot. And this one will just have to be offset and then have the belts go where I need them to. Oh, I need to set these to... Oh, they're set to load. Good. Good, 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 good. Cool. That's the easy bit. It's about the middle of the two, yeah. Near enough. Yeah, it's about the middle. Yeah, it's about the middle. Right there. Also, Gum, you know how a while ago I said your live streams are the only streams I watch? Recently I've been watching other streamers, but yours, I stay from start to finish. You're funny. Thanks, mate. I'm glad you think so. It's very nice. It is very nice that people enjoy what I do. Thank you. It's very nice to hear. Don't know why, but you can't stop watching. I don't know. Maybe there's something in the water. I don't know. Wait, get here. Done. And you. Teardown's not laggy anymore? What the freak? Oh, nice! I wonder if they've optimized it a bit with the new update. That is going to be that way. Gonna pop it right there. But like on top, like that. Update isn't out yet. Oh, well, I have no idea then. That was my best guess. And that's there. And there we go. We have bauxite. The gods have taken mercy upon you. Maybe. They took pity. They took pity upon your soul. What's next? What's next? Ah, the station that's in the pink forest. And then I can actually start the trains running. And then that's this part of this done. What's after that? What is after that? What do I need to do next at the actual aluminium factory? Oh, I need to set up the containers for the water and actually have the water go to them to be filled. And then... and then the silica, and then the final part that makes the ingots. The ignots. New map unlocked. There are evil clankers included? Really? Oh, that's cool. I do love how with Teardown. Teardown's one of those games where the modding scene went absolutely mental and the devs were like, hey, those are some good ideas. I'm going to put those in the game. I love devs who do that. I absolutely adore devs who do stuff like that. Okay, this one's going to be a bit of a pain to set up. But needs must. Literally most of Minecraft's early days? Yeah. Yeah. And hopefully get to learn how to develop fill by hand in the darkroom soon. Oh yeah, you said that was coming up. That's very exciting. That's very exciting. These are all set to load. They are. Okay. Start from the beginning. Get the mine into place. Give the mine these so I don't forget. Okay. Okay, I have an idea. Favorite Polish content creator did a whole video on that? On what specifically? Like the way Minecraft has changed over the years? Do we want containers? Industrial storage. Oh wow, time for another ad break already. Well, is what it is. Don't need to worry about the ads hard. No, you don't. You absolutely don't. You have a gift sub, so you will not see the ads. Yep. Rage! Hello! Welcome in. How you doing, man? Don't often see you around these parts. Okay, alright. So if I have it facing that way, I can have it split. Well, I can have it go into a splitter, which then goes to the other two splitters, which then goes to all these. Let's line this up. There. Got mucho writing and stuff to do, so I'm be a little in and out. No worries, man. Good, just lost in the sauce as per usual. Very nice. I mean, can you tell me what you're writing? I'm very curious. But obviously, you know, if you need to get on with it, just get on with it, man. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Those should be in the right places. Used to do Elden Ring videos. I want to get back into it. Oh, nice. Yeah, excellent, dude. Writing scripts. Very good. Very good. I have a video that is half finished that I am upset about because the audio from the recording is absolutely destroyed halfway through the video for some reason because I've been having issues with my PC. I don't know what to do with the video. I need to publish it, but it sounds like shit. Going to write about Michaela, but that turned into needing to explain stuff about Marika. I don't hear crackling, but you're starting to crack. Please tell me what you mean by that so I don't spiral. Then that Marika video got split into 3 videos? Oh wow. Replace the audio with funny music. I will. I think that's actually a really good idea. I'm going to try that and see how it sounds. You're making fun. Good, good. That's what I thought. Good. I guess if the video audio got that cooked, you could dub stuff after the fact. So the thing is, my voice is fine. The recording from my microphone, 100% fine. The audio for the first half of the video, absolutely fine. I think the saving grace is the second half of the video, I didn't really do much that's like hugely important. What I'm thinking I'll do is I'll just put a little voice over it going, you know, audio was terrible. The rest of the video kind of, you know, I did this, maybe show little clips of it with some background music or whatever, but just like cut it down to like a minute. I don't know. We'll see. Use TikTok cringe music? Never. Never. Okay, so I need to split that and then split it again and get all of it up to there. Okay, split. Cool. I think worst case for YouTube would be leaving in audio that will make people not want to watch. Oh, 100%. 100%. I'm not leaving that audio in. It's absolutely atrocious. Absolutely atrocious. Giant drop in viewership midway would probably be noticed by the algo. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Right. Let's get these. I'll get the conveyor lifts. Yes, conveyor lifts. I love these. I think they look great. There. 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 Hey, that's not a bad idea. Use the danger music for combat. Yeah, but use Oblivion music? That's not bad, actually. That is not bad. Not those. That. Splitter. This is going to be so filthy. Yeah. Because why not? Why not, eh? Okay, so that's to that one. We'll have this go up to there. Pop you into... Are you kidding me? They're all going the wrong way. Cool. Great. There. Fixed. Okay, you. And you. Is that... Holy crap, that fits perfectly. It's not clipping at all. Like I planned it or something. That'll do. That'll do. Connect up the power to the mine. Oblivion music is peak comedy. Maybe a record scratch pause to explain. That's a good idea. That's a good idea. There we go. Underway. Brilliant. Okay. Now we start building the trains. Electric locomotive. Welcome back from ads, everybody. Hello. Just blame some nebulous force like the computer demons of Gumsgroth. That's good. That's good. I like that. Like some kind of curse placed upon me by the gods of Gumgroth. That's not bad. Yeah, just something to make it a little bit fun and engaging. Like, I've had to do that before when I've had issues with videos. Like, there was one of my Astroneer videos years ago. I recorded the entire video without any game audio. And so I basically couldn't restart that one. So I used the footage of what I did in that video just as like a little clip show at the start with me talking over it about how I was very good at making videos. Very good. And, you know, did this, did that, blah, 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 blah. And then just continued on with a new recording. Remember I used to post stupid little YouTube videos like 4 years ago? What made you stop? Cat pampering video at the end as a compensation reward? Oh, Kenny, you're a bloody genius. Could you DM me these ideas? Because I'm gonna forget. That's such a good idea. I'll have to take like a little video of my cat cleaning herself or something. You're basically a child? Oh, fair enough. You still kind of think of yourself as one? I mean, dream of all children is to become YouTube gods. Okay. Let's get moving. And while moving... Okay. So we are at 59. So I want 59 and box a million. Turn on self-driving. Alright, it's gonna go back first. That's fine. You beat the Clanker map, people. Nice, well done. Good job. Thanks, Kenny. Actually, while that's being loaded... There we go. I love the trains in this game. I love trains in any game. This game, ugh. They just have such weight to them, such heft. Really is a shame I hate the process of editing videos because I have plenty of dumb ideas for videos. Minecraft create mod trains? I could do that. Or I could build trains in this. I do love Minecraft. I do love Minecraft quite a lot. Whee! It's through the bushes, underneath the rock, over the little lake, through the trees, going much too fast. much too fast. You can go into the train while it's driving. In this? Yes. Yeah, you can ride them. You can ride in them. train is currently at the station. It should leave momentarily. And then we get to see that the signals I put in are working. Remember in the trucks you can't? You can drive the trucks. You stand on the back of them. The little trucks you stand on the back of. I don't know about the big ones. No, they've got a cockpit. They've got a cockpit. I'm sure they do. The big ones you go inside. Yeah, the little ones you stand on a little platform on the back. Okay, cool. That's that train done. Oh, it's so cool. I love this game. I love this game. The little ones are tractors. Actually, they are. They're also trucks. They're definitely called tractors in the game. 100% they're called tractors. But they are just a truck. That. No. 3, 4. And another locomotive. Cool beans. Now you are going to that station. Yes? Middle 3. Yes, you are going to station 58. 58. We'll just ride this one to make sure it's set up correctly. This is going to be so cool to just be wandering around the map and see these trains going past. It's going to be great. It's going to be great. Yeah, we lose a little bit of speed going uphill, but it's not bad. It's really not that bad. Still managing almost 100 kilometers an hour. That's pretty good. This will turn right. Up the little hill, under the tree, past the other tree, around the little loop, and the other loop, and there we are. Oh, didn't put a buffer stop at the end there. Delightful. Good, good, good. I think it's pretty good colouring for bauxite. I miss playing Create Above and Beyond for the first time. Playing Create Above and Beyond. What's that? What's Create Above and Beyond? And away goes that delivery of bauxite, which is not actually getting used yet, but that's okay. Minecraft mod pack. Ah, I see. Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. Okay, one train left to set up. May as well do it here on the edge of a cliff, because why not? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, good. And this one goes to station 57. That and that. Save, save. Turn on self-driving. There we go. Well, Ghosty, since this is your first time, you actually haven't seen the rest of my factory, have you? All you've seen is these stations and the wilderness. So this is my power plant. This is my power plant. Over there is the copper ingot production. There is steel production. And then steel ingot, steel beams, steel pipes, and encased steel beams. That's Caterium production there. That's copper cable production there. Copper wire production next to it. Some power. That's the iron tower, where just some random bits and pieces are made. Show me Warhammer minifix next. Why, Kenny? I don't even know if he'd be interested in my Warhammer figures. Battery bank. Trains. That's cool. Getting to see that train up there. Sitting on the toilet while he's showing off, by the way. Great, thanks. So that is precisely what I wanted to know at that exact moment. Thanks. That's really funny. Didn't see them. Oh, you mean to say that you weren't actually looking at the screen at the time? Okay. Okay. I'm with you. I'm with you. So this is my power plant. You had headphones on. Okay. That makes sense. That makes sense. That's really funny. This is my turbo fuel power plant. All the pipes underneath the floor. This produces 49, I think, 49,000 megawatts. Yeah, something like that. Oh man, our maximum consumption is gradually creeping up. Hearing you talk about some power plant, Caterium ingot and whatnot, I didn't see anything. Okay, I'll go over it all again for you. This is the power plant. And then down here we have the wet works for the power plant. Thank you, Mr. Streamer. You're welcome. You're welcome. Oh. We're actually starting to run out of turbo fuel? No, that's not possible. That's not possible. Where's the turbo fuel delivery train? It's on its way. Yeah, cool. We're not going to run out of turbo fuel anytime soon. So we'll head out this door. And we see some copper delivery. Copper mine, which goes up to the giant copper ingot, which is where all the copper ingots are made. I give streamer a pat on the head. Aren't fluid wagons the worst thing in the game? Not exactly. They're fixing them. They are making them better, but they're not the worst thing in the game. Honestly, no, they're just introducing fluid trucks. Fluid wagons are okay. They're not great. This is steel production here. So steel, copper and iron deliveries are there. With all the trains. Uh-oh. Why don't I have a door here? I really should make a door there. Yeah, these are the stations for dropping off coal and iron. I do love a needlessly over-decorated environment. Still works. It still works. It still works. It still works. These really were the important factor. Having some kind of buffer. Once dragged a belt of sulfur across the whole map for power. Madness. Here's where all the ingots get made. Then the ingots get sent through here. Is that still producing? Yep, good. Good. We've got our... what are these? Steel beams. It was definitely a buffer. It was. Steel beams, steel pipes, in there, encased steel beams. Ah, over there. That is a concrete factory. Not some train or trucks thing. I mean, you can absolutely do that in this game. That's one of the great things about this game. You can kind of do it how you want. I wanted to use trains in this playthrough. I wanted to use them everywhere. This is the Caterium factory, which might actually need to be expanded at some point, but for now it's fine. Then we've got copper cable, copper wire, then copper cable, iron tower. Still hoping for airplane vehicles. Yes, got some steel beam theories to test. Definitely waiting for Satisfactory for when I get actually good PC. Oh, I love this game. I love this game so much. I love this game so much. Thump. Not even because of factory stuff, just because of the terrain. It is a pretty cool game just to explore, for sure. And here is my headquarters with the space elevator. Can turn off enemies. I really should. They just annoy me. Or I don't want to get rid of them entirely. I just want to turn off hostility. Bamboo forest does the thing where my eyes hurt. Yeah. Yeah. It does. Does for me as well. Okay, where should we go? We've seen the iron tower. There is the circuit factory. There's the ACU factory, and there's the turbo fuel refinery. Let's go to the circuit board factory. I haven't been over this way in a while. Got to make sure that it's all still there and hasn't exploded. There's the turbo fuel factory over there. I'm watching in the top left corner of my screen. You guys can't see it, but I've got system monitor there, and just traveling across the entire map has taken my CPU utilization up to about 80%, and I'm watching the temperature fluctuate and push ever higher. Oh no. That's my main turbo fuel refinery. Not turbo fuel, heavy oil residue. Panic just cause? No. No. We don't panic in this house. No. Okay. Just gonna give it a sec. Just gonna give it a sec for the CPU to... Oh, yeah, we're down now. We're down by 10 degrees now. Okay, cool. We're good. So this place here, this is all to make green circuit boards. That place over there is all to make, what are they, like heavy frames? Heavy modular frames? That entire factory. It's absurd. Utterly absurd. But good to see this place is still running fine. I'm on a friend's modded Minecraft server where I'm trying to speedrun the dragon and then burn the egg in front of everyone. That's funny. That's really funny. You have ways to dupe the egg? Yeah, good. That's really funny though. Still very proud of that construction, that building. I think it looks so cool. Everyone else is busy basing? As in building bases? What's wrong with that? I play Minecraft to build shit. I don't play Minecraft to kill the dragon or anything. Making cute house and all. See, that's what I play Minecraft for. I play Minecraft to build. And to make cool looking stuff. I think I fought the dragon once. Like, I don't know, 7 years ago. I've never fought the dragon again. Let the No Miles have their dirt houses. Alright. Well, handy dandy cannon that we built last stream. And up. Way. Oh, look at that. Look at that. We actually see everything. There's that, there's that, and there's the train lines. That's really cool. I actually see the train lines all snaking along the ground. That's very cool. Oh wow, it shot us, it overshot us this time. Huh. Okay. We have water set up. We have the bauxite all set up. We have coal set up. We've got the initial part of the setup done. We've got the Alumina solution part set up. Me too, but like that would be letting go of the burning the egg dream. definitely don't let go of that dream. Ah, yes, the protogen cannon. Glad to see it's still standing. Of course it's still standing. Of course. So, then we've got these. Next. Bear with. Don't let your memes be dreams. Precisely. So, over in Satisfactory Modeler, so I realized with the current output that I'm going to be making, I will be able to make 0.03 of the requirements for phase 4 of the elevator per minute. 8 of those, 3 of those, 16 of those, 16 of those. It is going to take forever. I might need to ramp up production of the aluminium factory. But first things first. Bear? Where? Exactly. There. But first things first. We get this place up and running. Then we can worry about expanding it. So next is this. Next is this. So I can make the containers to put the water in. So we're going to need 2 copper mines. We're going to need 1... No, wait, is that copper? That's copper. 1 copper mine, 2 iron mines. And then 18 of those making plates. I don't have an alternate for plates, do I? Not a good alternate, no. Do I have an alternate for the copper? Not really. That requires a lot more infrastructure. That wasn't funny YouTube chatter? Sorry to be the one to break this news to you. What wasn't? What wasn't? Hate to be the bearer of bad news. I see what you did there. Bearer? I hardly know. Ghosty's getting in on the fun. Ghosty's getting in on the fun. Being funny is not a requirement. That's true. That's true. I apparently manage it, but I do it unintentionally. Okay. 12 of those, 18 of those, 18 of those. Let's go find a good spot for the mines. I know where the good spot is. More importantly, where am I going to build all this? Because then I will need packages. I'm going to have to deliver these to the packagers and have them near enough to the water. But I have pipes that don't need to be near it. Bad news, I hardly know her. I don't know why that's still so funny to me, even though that's atrociously bad. Okay. 18 and 18. I mean, 360. That can be done with a single belt. 540, that's going to need 2 belts. So those 18, I'll split them both into 2 rows of 9. And this one can just be fed from 2 lots of 9 of them. Okay, 2 rows of 9 of them. 2 rows of 6 of them. Alright. Where do we build this? I think over there. Over there somewhere. Because there's a good source of iron. And there's copper just up there. So, we could make it right here, over this train line. Because I do love a good train that goes under something else. Is that copper or is that iron? Actually, if that's iron, that's kind of perfect. Where's the copper? It's right here. Oh, there's only one node here. Where's the rest? Go away. Where's the rest? Where am I? Oh. That's annoying. It's there, there, and there. What purity is this one? Normal. That's fine. Okay, so I'll need to use... There's copper bear, bear, and bear. Oh, that's way too far away. The other copper's over here, isn't it? Oh, yeah, it's right there. It's right, bear. I have the right to bear bears against bears. Bear, 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 bear. Losing my mind. So copper. So we have the copper there, we have it... Yeah, bugger it. I'll have the copper there, and I'll take it a belt over there, and then we'll do it over there, and then we'll have the things over there. Yes! Shut up, it's funny. I know it is. I know it is. Because it was 2 things of copper I needed, wasn't it? Or was it 2 things of iron? No, it's 2 things of iron. I could just use what's here. Everything's fine. Have the right to bear bears and bear bears in bears. Yes, you do. Yeah. Bear, 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 bear. Okay. Carbon production miner. Need more portable miners. That. Thank you. Miner Mark 2. We have it faced that way. That's easy. What can we get this up to production-wise? 300. Ah. Might actually not be enough. I need 360. Shit. These bears are having me in tears. The bears are having you in tears. Or the beers are having you in tears. Love that. So, until I can make Miner Mark 3s... Fine. I have the right to bear bears against bear bears, but the bear bears may bear bears against my bear bears. So anyway, here's Wonderwall. Insane. Insane. Ba-ba-ba-bum. Actually, we don't even need that. Don't even need that. Don't even need that. I can actually cut this down by 50%, cut down on power usage. Done. Oh, train. Oh, I missed it. Oh, but there's that train. coal train. Right, so belt, belt, belt. Can this reach across there? Shit. Bear. Bear, 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 bear. That'll do. That'll do. Bitchy. Pooha. Okay, but okay. I guess I'm not a real one. Okay. Cool. Copper. Copper. Need 2 iron nodes. They're just over here. How do I not remember? I don't know, I just don't. What do you want from me? Alright, production miners. On your server, the time you wouldn't substitute. I'm Ron Disney? Where? Sure. Oh no, it's a shit one. Okay, 150. 150. Oh, gosh, no. Okay. I'm actually going to have to use the ones that are over here. Great. Great. Grand. Wonderful. Awesome. Spectacular. Stupendous. Amazing. Delightful. Right, need more of the things. Tell you funny work story? Okay, there was one time at a previous office job that I had where I needed to stay back quite late. This is like 12 years ago? I needed to stay back quite late. And here we go. That'll give me enough. 300, 300, 600. How much do I actually need? Sorry, getting distracted. How much do I need? 600. I needed 540. Cool, that's enough then. Please don't say those scary words, Mr. Streamer. What scary words? 12 years ago. I needed to stay back at the office, and everyone else had gone home. I think I stayed back, and it was like 6 o'clock or 6:30 or something at night. And the cleaner came in, and he had headphones on, and was listening to music. He's going around with his vacuum cleaner, and he got around to where I was, and I stood up to wave to him, to show him that I was there. And I think I nearly gave him a heart attack. He had no idea anyone was still there. And it just, the noise he made, just hilarious and animal. And I'd never heard him talk before. And the first words I ever heard out of his mouth were, "Holy fuck." Job and work. Unfortunately, both are requirements. Because I like food and electricity and video games. So work and job requirement. Unfortunately. Alright. So, let's think about this. Let's think about where all this stuff is going eventually. If I make the containers here, and then I could send the containers, because the containers, we're going to need ingots, and then we need to turn the ingots into things, and then we need to turn the things into containers. Did the Foundation just try to snap to those rails? No, I was holding the snap button. I just wanted to see where the snap point was around the rail. So if I do all that over there, then bring the containers over. Have you actually ever tried launching a train as far as you can? No, I actually haven't. That sounds like something fun to do one time. Oh, these are fine. If I have all the water from these go over there, and have it packaged up and have a sink. So have all that over there. Train off the launch pad. Could do. And then we have the materials from these, like the silicone. Silicone? No. Some kind of dust. Silica. That was close. Silica. So we have the silica from these. And the aluminium scrap from these. Silica, yes, thank you. Have it all go over here. I could have the actual aluminium ingot creation here. And then cast aluminium stuff over there. Aluminium plates over there. And then train stations, transport those wherever they're needed. Silicon is made from quartz, isn't it? Yes. No. Silicon is what quartz is, or is ground down into. Silicone is what we make microchips out of? I can't. You're not pronouncing that right. It's aluminum. Thanks. Thanks, Kenny. I can always count on you to help me out with those pronunciations. Amulinium. Yes, that one, exactly. Amulinium. Okay. Ingots. Parts. Containers. Water. Sink. Or ingots over there. Ingots over far distance. Bring them closer. Materials, bring them close. No. Ingots here. Ingots here. Materials. Containers. Yes, and then fill the water over there and sink it. Yep. No, that's not how you say it. Amulinium. Oh, I missed that other I. I beg your pardon. I beg your pardon. I'm so sorry. Please forgive me. Amulinium. I'll get there. I'll get there. Googled how to pronounce knee in Polish, like N-I. I'm curious now. I'm curious. This is a trap, but... pronounced like the N-Y in crayon. Canyon, so... canyon, so... Knee. Knee. Knee? Nigh? Candy, so knee. You're already better than like half of the world. Thanks. I try. Okay, well... ladies and gents, that's going to be it for tonight. I think I'm going to end stream there. That's so cool. Oh, the station's getting quite busy. I love that. They're not doing anything because the bauxite's not being used, but they're functioning. Thanks, Garden. Good night, streamer man. Good night, Ghost. Or Ghosty. Thank you so much for... oh my god. Words. Thank you for popping in and watching, and thank you for the follow. I've got to stop and think before I speak, otherwise it's all just gibberish. Thank you for saying ghosty and not ghost. You're welcome. Thank you so much for playing my game. Let's find somebody to raid, huh? Who is currently going... oh wow, lots of people on my list. Link, Cam... Link's doing Legend of Zelda. Cam's doing Minecraft. Lando's doing Marvel's Midnight Suns. Gosh. Pick the one that owes you money. Do you know the Bits YouTuber? No. He's streaming Captain of Industry right now? No, I don't know who that is. I think we go with Lando because Lando has been so generous to my channel. And he's a good mate IRL as well. I have played board games with him and he's lovely. So we're going to go raid Captain Lando. Lovely chap. Massive Satisfactory guy would be fitting. Yeah, look, if there wasn't anybody on my list who I already knew, I'd go for somebody new like that. But given that I know Lando, I think this current sub of mine is from Lando. No, I think it is Kenny, yeah. Let's go say hi to him. Thanks for watching, everybody. See you next time.